Okay, y'all, so it finally happened. Flat tire on my trailer. I unhooked the machine. I'm going to pull it off, but I wanted to get a little bit of footage. I don't know. I may try to pull up on a piece of wood to get that off the ground, but it's got a load on it, man, and I might want to take all that weight off. Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, everything's good. And when it happened, it was like slow motion. So, just a blowout. You got to watch it, man. You got to always be prepared. Yeah, y'all. I ain't sure how I'm gonna do this yet. I'm gonna see if I can cut me an angle on a piece of wood right there. But worst case scenario is I can take the machine off. Trying to pull up on something with all this weight on here might not be such a smart thing to do. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get any footage of all this. But y'all see what I'm working with here. So, and I got my impact and everything. So, it might just be easier to take the machine off, set the damn thing down and grab the forks and do it. So man, I got everything I need. I'm just gonna appreciate you, man.
Sure, have a great day.
You too. So before I unload the machine, y'all, what I'm gonna do is I don't know how high I can pick it up, but I'm gonna cut me an angle on this, you know, a 45 with a saw right there, and try to make this a little ramp. It may work, it may not work. If it don't, it's not a big deal. Yeah, man, I got it, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. See, if you keep riding, if I'd have kept going, I'd have bent this. But I think it'll ride. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it will ride with 3 tires. So I don't have to offload the machine here. Of course, I'm gonna go real slow and we're gonna just see, but I'm pretty sure it'll ride with 3 tires. Let me just show y'all. Well, damn, Ray, that's terrible. I know, I need to replace this tire too. So, you see when this tire's up, that's down. There's no way I'm gonna get that on there, a tire on there. I'm gonna have to jack up the trailer and or use the machine, and I don't want to offload the machine here. So let's just see if I can get a mile down the road here. I don't know, I may regret it, but I got to replace this tire anyway. So it's 2 tires that we need to replace. I got one there, and so let's just see. But if I have another flat, I'm in trouble. I don't know. No, that ain't happening, y'all. I'm going to have to unload the machine. Oh my God, I'm never going to get the machine off. I might have to pull back up on here. Boy, I didn't even think about that, man. Damn, I hope I can get back up on this thing. All right. But y'all saw dude this morning, you know, with his forestry mulch, $40,000, man. He don't ever use it, man. I don't know what if he said how long it's been since he used it, but he said he never uses it because in the summer it'll run the machine hot. So, and see, I don't want attachments like that. I don't mind, like, you know, having, you know, an auger where the attachment costs me $1,500, or a stump bucket where it costs me $700. But when you start getting on up there with the attachments, the stump grinders, the brush cutters, and all that, that's when you gotta make sure that, well, it's a big difference in a $40,000 attachment sitting, and you're for sure gonna lose money on it, than a $10,000 attachment sitting. And that's why I try not to buy attachments, even though they sound good and look good and all that. I don't want to buy attachments that my machine will barely run. You know, I want to buy attachments that my machine can overwhelmingly run. And that's, I think that's the best route to go. Don't tax your skid steer. You know, I'm not ready for something that's gonna, you know, like a forestry mulcher like that. That thing he's got, that's a big one too. He said it weighs 3,000 pounds. What? That's crazy, man. I couldn't imagine an attachment weighing hell, my machine can barely pick it up. It might run it, but it ain't gonna run it. It ain't gonna run it. It's not enough flow, man. You need. Now he says that when it's running it, his machine's got like 45 GPM. Mine's 30. So, well, Ray, you can get a smaller one, right? But still, the concept is the same. You still have to have enough flow and enough go to grind up trees. And if I buy a forestry mulcher, I'm gonna expect it to grind up trees like that in a couple seconds. So if I can't get that, then I don't want to spend the $40,000 or $30,000 or whatever. I'll stick with what I got so far. But I'm pulling up. Okay, y'all, so I looked at that job, and that's gonna be well, I'm gonna be doing that job $2,400, and it's a pretty good bit to do. You know, I think I can do it within 2 days. So let me text this other guy and tell him that I'm headed over there. So the next one, this is the tree removal. Now I won't be thinking about day. I'll be thinking about just how long it's gonna take me. But I ain't gonna take no tree down for less than $700 or $800. So we'll see what they say. Now I've cut this grass over here before. And this was gonna be sketch. So I'm probably gonna take some photos of this one. Let me just take my phone. I'm start acting stupid with but this right here, they got some big trees in the back there. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be all about, you know, the grade and being able to get the man lift back there. If it's the trees that sometimes it's hard to look at a picture and tell what they're talking about. I never been nothing off of a picture, not ever. So never ever. I say never, because it can be so. Well, I never bid nothing unless I look at it with a skid steer. And sometimes I've done it with yards where I'll bid the yard, you know, but I'll know the neighborhood. They'll be next door to another yard I already do or something like that. That job back there is going to be a nice job. It's not going to be, I mean, I'm going to make that, I can make that really nice, what he's trying to do. But $2,400 is, well, he agreed to it, but we couldn't set a start time yet. So we'll just have to see, you know. I'm sure he's going to talk to his wife about it and see. So let me, yeah. We'll try to get in front where you can see the pine tree. Y'all see the dead pine tree right there? It's right there. That tree, and then we back up and show you all the rest of it. And then the tree right there that's got branches on it over the fence, the pin oak. So it's going to be a pretty easy job. $1,000, I'll do it, and I don't have to haul nothing off either. So that'll be pretty easy job, really. Basically, it'll probably take me one morning, and then the other one 2,400. So if I can generate $5,000 worth of work, I'm down. And that's just in my neighborhood, man. I'm putting up videos, but the only thing I'm doing is I am taking the videos that I'm already doing and trying to get more traction out of them, that's all. And use them as a marketing tool, if you will. And since I'm the creator of the videos, what better videos to do than that, right? I'm gonna ride back. But being in my neighborhood, well, if it's in my neighborhood, then I can do it cheaper. If I was going anywhere else, I'd be at $1,500 or $1,600 for this. I would have to be, because I'd have to have another person out here with me. See, this way I don't have to have nobody with me. So what I gotta do, y'all, is I gotta get home and this week and look at this man lift and try to figure out what the hell's going on with it. Make sure it ain't just a loose wire or something. Check the hydraulic fluid in it and everything, because I'll need the man lift over there, and I'll be doing that one before I do this one. This one right here is a little more in depth. But they both agreed to the money. So now it's just about the timing. And I love it, man. Picked up 2 jobs in one morning. And not even trying, y'all. That's why I knew that last week with my aunt, I needed to get done with my aunt so I could focus on making money. I'll make up for my aunt's work in the next week or 2. This week right here, if I can do, you know, easing back into things, if I can do $1,700, $2,000 this week, I'm good. Because I got a few little lawn stuff to do too, and I'm gonna be putting more videos out. I'm taking clips from my videos and putting them on Facebook. Hey, just using the, and then I got that job over there at a lady's house pulling 14 bushes out. Remember that? At 75 bucks each. So she'll end up spending a couple thousand with me. So that'll be a day and a half job, give or take. Can't never get too antsy, you know. I used to get real antsy, man, but I don't get that antsy anymore when it comes to you know, working and generating money. My yard looks freaking terrible, man. But yeah, but I think $700 to take that dead pine tree down is a good money. See, I'll actually make more money per time on that job than I will on the $2,400 job. But to me, it doesn't matter, because I don't mind working. You know, I mean, I can be there 2 hours. I'm going to do the job pretty much the same way, no matter how I charge. But on the first job, there's so many stumps that and so many unknowns that I told them that I would do $1,200 per day, and that's about 6 hours of run time. I said, so he said, so pretty much 2,400. He said, can you agree to 2,400 and let's not worry about the day and stuff? And I'm like, I'll agree to 2,400, and we shook on it. So that's going to happen. I don't really have to worry about how long it's going to take me, though I never really worry about that too much after I agree to the money. Because once I agree to the money, then, well, I got to put myself in a scenario to make money. And y'all saw I've been over at my aunt's house for 4 or 5 days, and I ain't made $1, and I'm still eating. I ain't lost no weight or nothing. So it's time to get back and into the money-making part. And it's all intentional because I went out of town and stuff. So I didn't get back till Wednesday. So last week was kind of a wash. So I just finished it up at my aunt's. Yeah, that. So there's nothing like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of hard to explain. There's really nothing like living on the land. To me, it's just, and having, of course, having enough work and going and looking at jobs and not having to be accountable to anyone but your own bills and your own survival. It's just something to be said about that, where I'm not mandated to do things that I don't want to do. That I'm not mandated to go look at this job when somebody tells me to, or go look at this job whenever it's convenient for me while I'm doing other stuff. I mean, so I got a lot done this morning in a short period of time. A lot. I got my stump grinding teeth. I got the bolts for the brush cutter. I got some WD-40 and just a few little things that I've been needing to get. I got some stuff to put in the fuel in this truck. Yeah, so yeah, that. Falcons are coming on in 15 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, y'all.